right. Today is going to be slightly different than normal. We're going to be doing a random number generator. Now, actually, real quick, I was trying to remember why I couldn't do something, so I might look into that real fast. It was ah, it was this no, not this one. What the heck, where is it? Yeah. It was this whole use effect because I I was trying to figure out how to have the configuration data be the new stuff that gets pulled in and not the old. Because now the delay is the only thing that doesn't get auto updated uh, on the page. You would have to reload if you change that in the database. And the reason for that is because inside the set timeout is when we pull in our data, our new data, and that won't exist inside the scope of configuration data. I guess I could try it declaring this out here, but I really don't think that will work. Let's see. Let's try it out. Not lint. My thought for why it won't work is because even though I'm pulling this variable outside of the scope of set timeout, so we'll be able to reference it here. When we change it here, it won't actually update. But now that I'm thinking about it, it probably would, because we're not updating like a primitive value like a number or a string or a Boolean or anything like that. Like they're not, so it's not value based, it's reference based. So if we change the reference, then that should be updated down here. If it was value based and we changed it, it'd be changing the number. Let's say it'd be changing the number in line. It wouldn't be referencing. I'm going to be updating the reference. So I think that would work. Yeah. All right. We are running. Let's go to localhost 3000. Oh, and pull up Firebase console. All right. Right now we have a delay of 2 seconds. Oh, random, or no, it's just number generator. There we go. All right, let's pop open this. Just makes it a little easier to visualize what's going on. Console. Hit that a couple times. Sweet. Next number is 20, and that was after 2 seconds. Now, right now, if we update this to 5, that should take effect because we hit the button next. So that would have reset the configuration data. And then when we hit next again, which is now where that 5-second timer should be starting, it would have picked up that new configuration data. 1, 2, no, not. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, I counted a little fast. All right. We hit 20 again. If we come in here, just trying to see if there's a way to make it not pop that up as many times as it has been. So I should be able to declare this above. And this is going to be, that's going to be let. And we'll give it a type of, what is it? Document data. There we go. Oh, wait, we actually don't want it to be document data because configuration data. Yeah, we'll just leave it as any. We're going to type this as config data, which will air out here. Yeah, why is it doing so down here? All right, we should be able to just surround this and say as config data. Then we can get rid of this down here. Sweet. Is used before being assigned. Oh. That is because we're using it. Yeah, we're using it before it actually runs through the set timeout. Yeah, okay, this is what I was running into last time, where it wasn't going to work because we're setting it up, the set timeout function now, and then this actual function to get the data will then run. I'm just thinking here, what I could do is do a function, an inline function here called data. No, dang it, I was gonna say like a data getter. I know, terrible name. Geez. Like this, and have it await. Await there, but then how do I get the data back out? Like I can't really, because that all dies inside this function. don't think I can, at least. Yeah. This whole thing just doesn't work. All right. It would be interesting to ask someone how they would do this. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT. Um, so if I just take this out real quick, and then I'll just copy this whole thing. There we go. We'll throw this into, oh, this will be a good time to test out ChatGPT versus Claude. Oh, wait. I need to log in on my personal side. Give me 2 seconds here. ChatGPT and Cloud. All right, let's craft this prompt message. I'll just craft it in here for you guys. Excuse me. So that way we can decide how exactly we want to say it. I'll craft it in Find, which is another AI. Okay. We'll get rid of that random number because it doesn't need to know about that. Get rid of this comment. Okay. And there we go. How would I rewrite the above use effect to have the set timeout function or method, I guess. No, function because we're not in class. Use the new configuration data that was fetched. I need the clean up use effect cleanup method to clear the timeout. But I still want the Make sure I'm referring to the set timeout. I just want to know. Oh, the delay. Okay. I wasn't sure exactly what they called this, the milliseconds for it to wait. So the delay. But I still want the set timeout delay to be set off of the new data that was fetched. All right. I don't know that that's really the best prompt, but we're going to use that, chop it into ChatGPT and Claude. And let's hit send on all of these. Send, send, send. All right. Move the set timeout logic inside the effect to ensure it uses the latest configuration data. I don't think this is right. Yeah, it's like rewriting it. Calls fetch data. What? Move the set timeout logic inside of the effect to ensure it uses the latest configuration data. Store the timeout ID in a variable to use in the cleanup function. Yeah. Use the use effect hook to fetch configuration data. Somewhere the code. Fetch the configuration data using data fetcher and storing it in state using set configuration data. Yeah, I don't think this is right. All right, we're just going to leave it. I don't think it's that big of a deal to have the delay be the only thing that needs to be, the page needs to be reloaded for. We'll just deal with that. And to be honest, I think I might need a better state solution. Just looking at ChatGPT. Pull it up here. Use effect. We've got fetch data. Or where's the set timeout? Oh, okay, this is better. So we've got two use effects. One that's kicked off and just sends this to get the data, and then we've got another one that watches configuration data for changes, and when it does change, then we do the set timeout, possibly. I don't think I have anything that watches the config data. No, I don't. There's no use effect that watches it. Okay, so that would make sense. Probably need to just making a note in my code. Probably need to refactor this to watch the config data state for changes, and then make updates as needed. Being vague on purpose because I'm not sure exactly what that would look like yet. Because I would need to clear some other timeouts based on whatever current timeout was happening based on that. Possibly. Kind of hard to say. This might be a good spot for like Redux or something since the state is kind of fancy. Let's look at Claude real quick. This is very nice. Excuse me. I've never used use callback. Set timeout. Set timeout ID. New config data. Okay, so this is saying that it will work to. I didn't mean to. I think I like Claude a lot. This is saying that I can have the timeout ID and then set it inside of our like getter function, or our function that will get the data and then set the timeout. Yeah. And since JavaScript, yeah, the compiler interpreter, it's JavaScript. Interpreter will come down, hit this, set that in memory. Will that work? I still don't know if this is going to work because this async method will then run on its own. We call it here. So that gets kicked off and then time passes. I guess it would. Time passes. This gets set. We hit the if. This isn't set because we haven't had time for this async method to run. So then nothing happens. Oh, no. This is just being set. This function is just being said like, hey, here's a function to run on cleanup. And then once this async method actually runs, then it does set this to be something. I'm assuming this variable is still in scope. It didn't get cleaned up. And then this runs. We've had time for the async method to set the timeout ID here. And so then it cleans it. I think that would work. All right. was kind of a short coding session, but was very good. Got to use Claude and Find. I kind of like Claude. I think I might start using Claude on more in the regular. Wasn't super impressed with Find, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. All right, cool. I'll see you guys later.